Whacky Comic Con superfans dress up as their favorite characters. These film and comic book superfans put in a heroic performance at Comic Con 2017, donning wacky costumes worthy of a movie set. Thousands descended on San Diego dressed up as their favorite blockbuster characters, complete with film-quality makeup and intricate clothing. Comic fan Rachel Holland from LA traveled down to San Diego to go to the convention in a body paint outfit at Harley Quinn. Disney fan Kate Samuel dressed as Ariel at Comic Con International, San Diego. Attendee Emily poses for a picture during opening day of Comic Con yesterday. MJ Adamson of San Diego dressed as a character from Avatar. Todd Schmidt looked cool at the major comic and film event, which is expected to attract 130,000 people. Howard Gensler shows off his classic Batman suit in tribute to the late Adam West, who starred as the Caped Crusader in the 1960s. Ben Troy from Los Angeles poses as Spider-Man character Venom. Joe Skellington poses for the camera during the opening day of the 4-day festival in San Diego. Attendees dressed in impressively wacky costumes and makeup. Two 11s from Netflix series Stranger Things fight off a beast outside the convention center. Iron Man, Captain America and Harley Quinn were among the favorites, but villains like the monster from Netflix smash series Stranger Things were in abundance. Stars mingled with the dressed-up disciples, including Halle Berry, Channing Tatum and Julianne Moore, promoting the sequel to Kingsman: The Secret Service. Netflix showed for the first time its trailer for its big-budget film Bright, starring Will Smith, Girl with a Dragon Tattoo's new Mirabase and The Bourne Ultimatum's Edgar Ramirez. And costume-clad revelers were ecstatic about meeting up with like-minded fans. Mother and son Kambu Karen Remus, dressed as Princess Leia, and Eric, 16, a Jedi, were first-time visitors. "We've always wanted to go and we're just like we're doing it, just get in and costume up and just go for it," said Ms. Remus, a 50-year-old lawyer. Will Smith spoke at the convention to promote his new film Bright. Terry Crews, left, and Will Smith posed at the Netflix film's Bright panel yesterday. Power Rangers wearing convincing costumes strike their most impressive fighting stance. More impressively dressed Comic-Con attendees show off their garb for the cameras. A convincing Robert Downey Jr. look-alike poses as Iron Man in an intricate costume. 3 Comic-Con attendees reenact a famous scene from the 80s classic Ghostbusters. Artist Joe Phillips wears his Beauty and the Beast outfit. "It just looks like so much fun and we're already having a great time." Claudia Pepez, dressed as a League of Legends character, drove for 3 days from Austin, Texas, to make her second appearance at the annual event. "It took 3 days to drive," the 17-year-old said. "I like dressing up in costumes and just getting to share whatever you love with everyone else." Kelsey Enter dressed as Scarlet Witch Snogg's boyfriend Matt Mullis wearing a Captain America uniform. Misty Orzechowski of Los Angeles dressed as Harley Quinn, complete with the massive gavel. Another Harley Quinn fan, Jay Voltage of Los Angeles, poses for the camera. Hendo Art of Los Angeles dressed as Zatanna from Justice League. Stranger Things fans dressed as the monster and 11 take a break from their act to have a chat. One of yesterday's highlights saw Kingsman star Ms. Berry stunning fans by chugging what appeared to be half a pint of whiskey during an interview panel. Halle was on stage with her co-stars including Colin Firth and Channing Tatum when a bottle of whiskey was produced as a nod to the movie's plot, which revolves around a fictional drink that provides a useful front for a secret U.S. spy organization. Channing poured her a hefty half-pint from the bottle and Halle surprised everyone by gamely downing the lot rather than answer a question. She chose to chug what appeared to be booze after being asked whether Kingsman or James Bond was more British. Jonathan Ross, who was chairing the panel, joked, "Kingsman would like to remind you to drink responsibly. Not like Halle Berry. She can handle it." Halle Berry downs half a pint of whiskey at Comic Con event. Channing Tatum pours Halle Berry a massive drink of what appeared to be whiskey during the star-studded opening day. Emily Paris dressed as Miss Marvel at Comic Con in San Diego yesterday. The Spider-Man fan poses as the web-slinger outside the San Diego Comic Con event. John Cena dressed as the Silver Surfer kicks back during the opening day yesterday. Another Stranger Things fan wears a convincingly terrifying costume. Wendy Wagener, of Los Angeles, created her own unique costume for the first day of Comic-Con. Batman and the Joker pause for a cig outside the convention center. A Comic-Con attendee gives his best robot impression yesterday. The 4-day event, which opened yesterday, is expected to draw around 130,000 people. When it started as a comic book convention in 1970, just 300 took part. A cosplayer dressed as Wonder Woman performs during Comic-Con's opening day. Superman scraps flying for his two-wheeled Segway. A terrifying Spider-Man fan poses as the Green Goblin. A cosplayer by the name of Dr. Artemis Peepers poses for a photograph. Cosplayers dressed as a chimney sweep and Batgirl, Spider-Girl and a Harley Quinn fan strike a pose for the camera. Cosplayers went to great lengths to create their impressive costumes. The Silver Surfer and his companion outshine the competition at Comic-Con. A cosplayer stand for a photograph during Comic-Con in San Diego yesterday.